down for one night like I got 3 strikes.
Hey guys, I'm back with a highly requested video. Actually, I posted a picture on my Instagram of me wearing this look like 2 weeks ago or so, and I asked if I should record it. I keep messing with my hair because I don't know what exactly to do. Okay, back up. So I asked if I should record it, and everyone was saying yes, record it. So I even put on the shirt that I had in the pictures and all that other stuff, and I hope that you guys actually really enjoy this video. It is just a nice copper eye. It has a lot of glow and a nude lip, like a peachy kind of coral lip look. If you guys want to wear this for prom, if you have a big event or something like that, I feel like this is perfect for that. You know, it's not too much, and I hope it's not as difficult. I tried my best to explain it as much as possible. It is actually a talk through video, and I don't really do talk throughs like that because I feel like I chat too much. But I hope you guys enjoy this video. Stay tuned for more, and I have so many more prom and like spring makeup looks coming up. I have so many ideas in my head that my head might explode. So yeah, subscribe and like, comment, share, do all that fun stuff, and enjoy the video. Deuce. Okay, so once you have your skin all prepped and everything like that, you want to go in with a primer. So the 2 primers that I'm using, that I've been using a lot, is the Makeup Forever Step 1 Mattifying Primer, and I use this on my T-zone. So if you get oily in your T-zone area, you can put these there. If you get oily all over your face, then you can use it all as an all-over face primer. But I don't get oily all over my face, and I don't really like the matte look. However, I don't want to look oily. I want to look glowy. So what I do is I use the Tarte Clean Slate Poreless Primer. I use this around my the perimeter of my face, and I also put a little bit on top of the mattifying primer right here in my cheekbones, because this is where my pores are huge. And this is a pore minimizing and waterproof line filling primer, and when I tell you it fills up lines, it's like cement, if that makes sense. You know, like when you put cement down, it fills up all the little holes and everything. This is what it is. It's basically cement for your face. I don't know if you guys can see already, but if you see on this side, I'm kind of oily. And this side, where's the oil? Where? I look like Casper. I look like a black clasper. I look like a back. Why can't I speak? I look like a black Casper. Goodness. Can't speak. What's my problem? And then I'm going in with my Tarte Clean Slate primer. I'm using this on the outer parts of my face first, just like this. Just put it all here and here. I love this thing. Like, it literally makes your makeup glide on. Like, glide on, guys. I can't deal. So the next thing I'm going to do is my brows. I never ever did my brows on here, so hopefully they come out good. It takes me a while to kind of do my brows because I have weird brows. Like, they're thick, but then they have like sparse areas, so I can easily fill them in too dark. So I have to like really take my time and perfect it. I'm using the Anastasia Dip Brow in Ebony, the Dip Brow in Ebony. I'm using it on the number 7 brush, also by Anastasia, and I'm wiping off the excess on the ends. And then I'm just going to relax my brows because I tend to always raise one brow. Like this brow right here is always raised all the time, so I can easily like overarch this one. So I just want to even them out. So I'm just going to start right here in the middle and right at the bottom and draw a line. And guys, this is not going to be perfect at all, so that's why I clean it up with concealer. The part that I tried to make perfect is my top brow, because I don't want to use concealer up there, but sometimes I just have to because I messed up. You know, like, I'm not a pro at brows yet. I can slay my brows. That's just, it is what it is. But I do make mistakes, you know? In the front part, I'm going to use the Brow Duo, also by Anastasia. I'm going to use the light brown, the lighter powder, as I should say, not the light brown, the lighter powder in the front part of my brows. So you don't want to, so I use a powder in the front of my brows because I don't want harsh lines or anything. And I turn my pencil like this. And I do strokes going up like this, like hair-like strokes, right? And you just wanna make like fake little hairs right here in the front of your brow. You wanna make fake little hairs right here. Pretty good, actually. My brows look like two completely different brows right now. Like this one is like Yes Fanta Fleek. This one is like werewolf, bitch. Yeah, the LA Pro Girl Concealer in Espresso. I use this on my bottom brow. I'm gonna start off with this brow because this is the brow that's like thicker than this one. So I'm gonna start off with this and just try to even it out and then see where I need to like take more off or whatever. Like if someone doesn't compliment me on my brows at least once the whole entire day, my mission is not complete, you know? It's not. So I'm using the LA Pro Conceal in orange. I just bought this. I seen a couple of people using this and I'm like, all right, girl, just try it. Just try it. Just do what you gotta do, okay? So place it under my eyes and then blend it out, okay? So whenever you use a color corrector of any sort, you want to make sure that it goes with your skin tone. If you are light or fair, you want to use a peach color corrector. If you use orange, it may be too orange for you, and when you put on your concealer or foundation, you will be able to see it through. This orange fits me, as you can see, because honestly it kind of blends in right with my skin. You won't be able to tell that I just literally put on an orange concealer of any sort. It blends in with my skin, and honestly I can walk out the door with this and no one will ever think that I have like makeup on. And that's the whole point of color correcting, is to correct your imperfections or oh gosh, so I'm going to try my Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation one more time. I bought this like last week or so and I liked it a bit, but I felt like it was a little bit too light for me, but it could have been the Laura Mercier powder that I used. I'm going to spray some Fix Plus on my Real Techniques Beauty Sponge. I've been loving this way more than the original Beauty Blender. I just feel like it's so much softer and it just blends better. So I'm obsessed, okay? So let's see how it works. I'm going to put the foundation on the back of my hand. I felt like this foundation really matched with my skin. However, I don't know, it could have been that day or the fact that it's just a new foundation and I'm not used to it. So I kind of just like, you know, see, it just, I don't know. I just feel like it's too light for me. I don't know. What do you guys think? I feel like it's too light for me, honestly, and I'm gonna mix it with my NARS. I can't. I just feel like this is, it's way too light. Like, I can't. I don't want to look like I'm wearing a mask. So I'm going to put my NARS Sheer Glow in Khartoum, which is a bit too dark for me, but once I like blend in, this is just, I don't know, I just feel safe with this foundation. Any other foundation I do not feel safe with, like, honestly. I go in with my beauty blender just to double blend. Honestly, ever is the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. I'm using two colors today. I'm using dark 1 and dark 2, which is Cacao and Cafe. Cafe is a little bit more on the yellow side and Cacao is a little bit more on the red side. I use Cacao just to balance out my eyes, and then I use Cafe to brighten it, if that makes sense. So, oh my gosh, I put on my motherfucking concealer without doing my damn eyeshadow. That just blew my mind. I'm so freaking mad right now. Okay, so for my eyeshadow primer, I'm using the Smashbox 24-hour, what is this called? Yeah, 24-hour primer, eyeshadow primer. And I'm going to put this on my eyelids. And I'm not going to set my concealer because I'm just going to go in with another one after. I'm just going to let this sit here because I wasn't even supposed to do it right now. I was supposed to freaking wait. And now, if I have fallout, it's going to be all in my concealer. So mad. But we're going to prevent that. Why? Because we're professionals. We're not, but you know. So, I'm going to go in with Anastasia Beverly Hills Blazing eyeshadow. It kind of reminds me of MAC brown script, except it's not as red, if that makes any sense. And I'm going in with the Sephora crease eyeshadow brush, and I'm just gonna take a bit on my brush, knock off excess, don't want any fallout, and just like really warm up the brow. Okay, yeah, I'm taking the MAC 217 brush. Mine is pretty dirty, and I'm going into the Makeup Forever M846 shadow. It's kind of like a reddish color, reddish burgundy color, and I'm dipping into this, tapping off the excess once again, and I'm going into my crease, literally right here, just into my crease. And then you want to go back in with the shade eyeshadow brush that the crease shadow brush that you use for your brow bone or above the crease, and you want to blend it out. Okay. And go back again with the red, and you just want to build this color up until you are satisfied with how it looks. You just want to make sure you concentrate the red on the outer corner right here. On the outer corner. Then after that shadow, let me close this. I'm going to go in with another Makeup Forever shadow. This is the M928. It is a purple shadow. I'm going to go in with this right directly inside of the crease with the same exact brush. And when I say directly inside of the crease, like literally inside. So what you want to do is you want to look straight. When you look straight ahead, you will see where your eye naturally folds, and mine's folds right there. So what I want to do is stick my brush literally where my eye folds, right here, and I just want to start there. This is where I want my darkest color, right where my eye folds and a little bit above it, so that way I know that even when I look straight, you'll be able to see it. Okay, so right here, just look straight into your mirror and put it right where your eye folds, and then from there you can work your way across the crease. But you want most of your shadow on the outer end of your eye, because one, I'm doing a wing and I just want it to be a gradient from dark, and you never want most of your product to be up here. You always want to have a flawless eyeshadow application. You don't want people to know where your eyeshadow ends and starts, where one ends and one starts. You want it all to blend in. So that's why I started off with the warmer brownish red, and then I got into the burgundy red, and now I'm into the purple. So I'm just building these colors up. I'm just building these colors up and building up the depth of my eye. I want the darkest to be right on the end. And once again, same thing, go back in with your shader brush and you just blend out the edges. You do not want any harsh edges whatsoever. That is a big no-no, okay? We need flawless eyeshadows all the time. So what I'm going to do is take my Kat Von D metal shadow in Dulce or Dulce. I believe it's Dulce or Deuce. I don't know which way they say it. But I'm going to take that with my Makeup Forever 226 brush, just like this. A Makeup Forever 226 brush is just a flat shader brush. And I'm going to place this on my lid. I'm going to take some of my M.A.C mixing medium. I got this trick from Alyssa Ashley. Like, honestly, it's the best thing that I feel like I've ever bought in life. So I'm going to take my mixing medium, and as well as my Morphe or Morph 35O palette. I'm taking this golden, well, the copper shadow right here at the bottom, and I'm going to put that right on top of the lid. The first thing I'm going to do is take the mixing medium, just a little bit. You want to have just a thin layer, not too much. Just a little bit, even distribution on your brush. And you want to put it all over your eyelid. Just like that. I work it one eyelid at a time. Go in to the shadow and pack it right on top. You pack that shadow right on top, girl. Pack it so you can see it to the sun. Love it. And then the whole time you want to make sure that you're keeping your eyes down until it dries, so that it doesn't crease up on you or anything. Keep your eyes down, looking down. So the lashes that I'm going to be using is the Demi Wispies. I don't have my case anymore. I just have the lashes. These I've used a million times, and I'm a person that uses the same lashes until like they can't be used anymore. I didn't put on my second concealer, so I'm going to go in with Cafe, and I'm going to put that right here on the inner part of my eye. Not too much. Just like that. And then I'm going to go back in with Cacao or Dark 2, and I'm going to put that down the bridge of my nose, my forehead, around my nose, the top of my lip, and my chin. So yeah. Blend, blend, blend. Oh, I'm going to set my under eye with the Laura Mercier setting powder. And before I did it, as you guys can see, I blended out my concealer. And I'm trying not to look down because I don't want my eyes to crease. I look like, I tilt my head down and I look up so that my eyes aren't creased while I'm putting this in, because then you'll just basically be setting the creasing of your eye, if that makes sense. Shadow. I'm taking the same 217 brush that we use for the burgundy shadow and the purple shadow, and I'm going in with a black shadow. And this shadow, I'm putting it right where my eyeliner and my crease meets, just to deepen it just a bit. And I'm using like literally the lightest hand because it's easy for black to take over your whole entire eye look, and I don't want that. I just want there to be depth. As you can see, it added so much more depth into my eye look. All right, so once we put in the black and all that other stuff, we're going to go in and dust away the powder that's under our eye. Sometimes just to avoid my face looking a little white, it doesn't really happen much, but I just go into a face powder. I'm using the Covergirl medium deep press powder, lasting matte press powder. It looks like this, and I'm just going to tap it into that, tap my brush into that, and dust away my under eye. After that, I'm going to go in with my M.A.C Mineralize Skinfinish Natural in Dark Deep, and I'm taking a Real Techniques face brush and I'm just tapping it into that, and then like literally just pressing it into my skin. I'm dusting around my mouth because it's easy for it to look white. Dust, and bring it down to my neck. Never forget your neck, guys. Never forget your neck. And then I'm taking that same brush, but I'm using the opposite end, and I'm going into my Covergirl bronzer in Ebony Bronze. This is my favorite. It literally warms up the skin so nicely, especially if you have dark skin. It warms up my face just so pretty, and I just can't do it. And I'm just going to go on the outer parts of my face. I'm going to bring it up into where like my blush would be, because I don't really like the blush. I don't know what blush I'm going to use with this, honestly. Don't remember what blush I used. I don't even know if I used a blush, honestly, with the last one, because I'm not a blush person. So I'm just trying to move fast before the sun fully sets, and then I don't have no light. And I'm going to be mad because then I will have to record this whole entire video over again, a fourth time. So after we put that, I don't know, I feel like I want to use this shadow because it's a kind of like a coral color. It's called Liberte or Liberte from NARS. It's kind of like a corally pink color, so I want to use that. But I'm going to go in with my highlighter first. So I'm going to take my Sephora Pro Contouring Precision Brush, number 79, but I don't use it for contouring, I use it for highlight. And I'm taking my Artist Couture by Angel Marino, Mac Daddy, and this is called Sugar Daddy Glow Powder. And I love this for a highlight because it just does its job, honestly. And after I'm done with that, I go in with my second highlighter. Hello, focus on me. What is it doing? Okay. I go in with my second highlighter, which is the Bobbi Brown highlighter in Bronze Glow. How can I forget the name? Ooh, got away. But yeah, in Bronze Glow. And I'm using it with a Sephora fan brush. I'm just going to put that in there. Spritz my brush with some Fix Plus. And put that on my cheekbones. Ooh. Highlight is like on a different level, mama. What? What you gonna tell me about my highlight? What you gonna tell me about my highlight? Nada. Like, this is bumping. Okay. Okay, let me stop before I get crazy. I'm gonna tap it in again. One more spritz. and do the opposite side. Guys, you just don't, oh my god. Like, people do not understand, like, highlight is life, okay? So what I'm going to do is spritz my face with Fix Plus before I put on my mascaras or anything. I also use the Urban Decay All Nighter. I don't know why they made this freaking setting, this thing white, because it's gonna be makeup users who use this, so it's gonna be makeup all over it. What was the point of that? So dumb. But I spray this first and then I go in with this after. So I'm gonna put on my mascara, which is the Benefits They're Real. I need to get a new one. I feel like I had like so many of these and I don't know where none of them are anymore, and I have to get a new one because this one is pretty freaking old. So yeah. So for my lips, I'm going to take MAC's Chestnut. It's my go-to liner. And I'm going to line my lips with this. Yeah. So I'm just going to go in with Smashbox Chi lipstick. So on top of that, I'm gonna put on Anastasia Beverly Hills Sepia lip gloss, and that's just gonna bring it to a totally different level. And that is the finished look. I just curled up my hair a bit using my Chi curler, and yeah, I just put in a couple of loose curls in, and that's it. And yeah, like, have fun at wherever you're going, whether it's prom or you have like a big event, like a ball or something that you're going to, and you want to wear something cute, then just go ahead and do that. See you guys later.
I'll be down for one night like I got 3 strikes.
Call me, ain't call me, Joe.